皆さんこんにちは、SOL留学です。2032年ブリスベンオリンピック開催決定ということで、本日こちらブリスベンシティ内で、ブリスベン地元住民の方に、こちらオリンピック開催についてどう思っているのか、また、彼らのおすすめの観光地など、ぜひ聞いていきたいと思います。それでは行ってみましょう。まず最初の1組目ということで、こちらの3人の若い方にお話を聞いていきたいと思います。では行ってみましょう。Hi guys, do you guys have a minute for us?
Yeah.
So we're just doing a quick interview for some questions about Brisbane.
Yeah.
Could you briefly introduce yourself if you're okay with the like this?
Hi, my name's Amber and I'm Australian, but I'm half Australian, half Indonesian Chinese.
Hi, I'm Madhurika and I'm Indian.
Hello, I'm Kwan and I'm Vietnamese.
So the first question, so we're going to have the Brisbane Olympics in 2032. Give us a little bit about your opinion about that.
I think it's actually a great opportunity for Brisbane to showcase some of our hidden treasures and also like different areas of Brisbane, not just based in the city but suburban areas. Like I live around Sunnybank and I work at Sunnybank, and throughout COVID we've been affected really hard with people not coming and a lot of theories that COVID was going around Sunnybank. So I think it would be a great opportunity for the whole of Brisbane, not just the city but all of Brisbane to showcase themselves.
So I moved to Brisbane 3 years back, and before moving, obviously like in Australia, Sydney and Melbourne, these are the most talked about cities. But now that I've been living in Brisbane, it's close. I love Brisbane even more than my hometown. So I think it's a great opportunity for Brisbane to shine in the Olympics.
Like Madhu, my friend here, is like I'm not from Brisbane either, but I'm pretty excited about the Brisbane Olympics because I think it's going to be a very good boost for our sports industry, I would say, and it'll give us more like jobs and volunteering opportunities for people, for especially young people around Brisbane City.
So what are you personally excited about? Like, are you into sports or anything?
Yeah, I'm really into sports, any kind of sport, and I really want to help the Olympics by maybe volunteering for the Olympics in like 10 years. So yeah,
I think it's a really good opportunity for the job opportunity as well. Yeah. Thanks for your opinions. And the next question. So if the border would open in Australia and international students will be coming into Australia, obviously, and where would you recommend them to visit and go in Brisbane?
Well, actually, I took Kwan and Kai to Mount Tamborine to visit. I feel like Mount Tamborine is a good place to go, and also Kangaroo Point and Mount Kuta, maybe the gardens or like the lookout. So yeah, I think that would be a great place.
Yeah, I love those places as well. What about you?
So my favorite place is the CBD, especially the valley. So anywhere around the Story Bridge, on either side of the bridge, like Kangaroo Point, Parklands, and the New Farm Riverwalk, Felons Brewery. Roma Street, Parklands, they're my favorite.
Good choices, thank you.
South Bank, and not to forget.
South Bank is the most important.
So if you're like a big fan of food and desserts, I recommend you go to East Street North Shore to get some like good food, have some good time with your friends and family, having a beer too at East Street North Shore. So yeah, I think that's a good choice.
Yeah. Thank you all for your opinions. So that's it for today, and thanks for your time.
Yeah. Thank you. See ya.
Oh, we're just going? Yeah, we're just going. Do you need to prepare anything?
No.
Alright, thank you so much guys for your time. So please briefly introduce yourself.
I'm Ben. I'm from Sydney and Singapore. Yeah, so I just got here like a year ago. Maybe.
Okay, where in Brisbane do you live?
I live in South Bank.
Oh, cool. What about you?
I'm Giselle and I'm from Morningside, which is...
Cool. Alright, so today we're going to ask you about the Brisbane Olympics in 2032.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I'm really excited to have it here.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe I'll stay here until then or just go back to Singapore and come back for it. Yeah.
What are you excited about?
Mostly the tennis, because that's what I'm into. Yeah, so I'm excited to watch the Olympic tennis.
Yeah. What about like the city infrastructure and stuff?
City infrastructure? Yeah, it's all right. I think public transport is pretty good, especially the bus.
Yep.
Yeah, but if you have a car, it'd be better.
Yeah, that's true. All right, what about you?
I'm looking forward to the Olympics simply because of probably the winter events, women's gymnastics and volleyball, I'd say.
Yep.
And infrastructure's pretty okay around here.
Okay.
So yeah.
Where would you recommend for the international students to go and visit?
Go down to the Gold Coast.
Go down to the Gold
that's
Coast?
pretty good.
Yeah.
In Brisbane, I think South Bank's a nice area.
Yeah.
Just to walk around in the parkland.
Yeah.
Yeah, the city's pretty nice as well.
Yeah, cool. What about you?
I'd also recommend the coast. I'd say Currumbin Valley rock pools are probably my favourite, but
Gold Coast?
yeah,
Yep.
it's a bit. It's like an hour and a bit away, so if you do have the time, I recommend.
Yep.
If not, a little bit closer to home, I'd say the Botanical Gardens, so you can just have like a picnic with friends.
Yep.
Do you recommend anywhere else, Ben?
That's pretty much it. I'm still exploring myself.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Okay, thank you so much for your time today, guys.
It's all right.
Thank you. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for your time. Please briefly introduce yourself.
My name's Natalie and I'm from Brisbane.
How's your day been?
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, just shopping.
Shopping? Yeah, cool. So today we're going to ask you about the Olympics in 2032. Give us your opinion about that.
Yeah, no, I think it's really exciting. It's good to get some exposure for Brisbane and I think everyone's just super excited to see the live sport.
And what are you personally excited about?
Oh, I definitely, for the Commonwealth Games, I really like the track and field and swimming's obviously a huge thing here. We've got heaps of swimmers from Queensland, so I think it'd be really good to support them.
Yeah, cool. Thank you so much. And the next question is, where would you recommend for the international students to visit in terms of the touristy places in Brisbane?
I think South Bank would be a good one. There's heaps of restaurants. You got the Ferris wheel as well, and there's the exhibition centre in QPAC, and also the city. I mean, we've got heaps of shops and there's lots of things to do around. So, yeah.
Cool. That's it then. Thank you so much.
That's all right. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks so much for your time today. Could you briefly introduce yourself, where you're from, and your name?
My name's Mark. I'm originally from Ireland, but I've live in Brisbane.
Brendan from Sydney, from Aruba.
So we're going to have the Brisbane Olympics in 2032, as you might know. And I want to ask about your opinions for that one.
Yeah, really excited. I think it's awesome, and hope Brisbane builds up, gets famous all over the world, and we see a lot of people coming in. We see a lot of good sports. I hope we can get tickets, and yeah, I'm excited about the prospects and just the development of the infrastructure around the city as well, and the legacy it's going to leave.
Yeah, yourself.
Very excited. I think property prices are going to go through the roof. We're going to attract a lot of tourism. I think the hospitality industry is going to go from here to there. So yeah, very excited. Yeah.
What about you?
What's the question? I'm very excited about it and I'm looking forward to it and I'm going to support it the best way I can.
Yeah, cool. Thank you so much. So as we have the Olympics, I'm asking about the recommendations for the touristy places in Brisbane. Where would you recommend?
Yeah, look, I think everyone likes to go to Lone Pine when they come here because they can hold a koala and all of that sort of stuff. But in general, you know, it's just beautiful to go anywhere up the Sunshine Coast, anywhere to the Gold Coast. I mean, Brisbane's just the gateway to everywhere you want to be in Australia, I think, yeah.
It has a good access to Gold Coast.
Yeah,
and
great
Sunshine.
access. Great. It's just a great place. Great access to everywhere you want to go. Very good infrastructure. And or Australia Zoo, of course, Steve Irwin Zoo, not far away either. So definitely see all the native animals when you come here.
I think Brisbane is such a central place. You've got the Sunshine Coast, you've got the Gold Coast, everything is there, infrastructure's there.
I'd recommend Currumbin Sanctuary
Where is it?
down the
Sorry?
Gold Coast, Currumbin
yeah.
Sanctuary,
Yep.
and Noosa.
Noosa, yep.
Yeah, they're my two answers. Yeah, beautiful country, beautiful places.
Beaches and
Yeah. Tourists would love that. Yeah.
To hear all of your opinions. Thank you so much. Enjoy your
Thank
day.
you so much, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
My name's Carmen. I live in West End.
I'm Taylor. I've always lived in Brisbane.
Yeah, my name's Rachel. I live in Green Slopes.
Give us the opinion about the Brisbane Olympics.
I think it's great that Brisbane is getting the opportunity to host Olympics.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. A really good opportunity to sort of boost tourism and have something really exciting happening in the city.
I think it's pretty exciting as well after we've got the infrastructure from the Commonwealth Games and the Gold Coast as well, so we can really utilise any existing things and we won't really have to disrupt Brisbane's locations that much because we've got the outskirts.
Where would you recommend for the international students to go and visit?
I think around here, South Bank is really beautiful.
Yep.
It's a really good spot for all different kinds of interests like food, wine. There's the pool there. There's all sorts of great things. If you're willing to travel a little bit, then the Gold Coast or up to the Sunshine Coast is fantastic. So quite a lot of things to do if you're liking nature or food and wine, stuff like that.
I think West End is a really nice place to visit along the river, sitting on the grass. There's a lot of nice cafes and places to eat. Always some good live music and local acts, so that's a nice place to visit as well.
I think in Brisbane in general, Howard Smith Wharves is just going off. I think that's a very big tourist destination in Brisbane at the moment. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. Thank you. Have a good day. Hello. Do you have a minute?
Yes, of course.
So what's your name?
My name's Tasha.
Tasha. Nice to meet you, Tasha. For the Brisbane Olympics, what's your opinion about that?
I'm really excited for the Brisbane Olympics. I think it's going to bring in a lot of tourism and get people interested in Brisbane. Often we hear about Sydney and Melbourne, but it's going to be really good to get some tourists in Brisbane, I think.
Yeah. So what are you personally excited about?
I really enjoy watching the swimming normally, all of the beach volleyball, those kinds of things. I think Australia's a really beautiful place to have the Olympics. So.
It's an exciting event, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where would you recommend for them to visit and go in Brisbane?
There are a lot of really cool places in Brisbane to visit. Definitely check out South Bank. Although it'll be winter, you can still go swimming. There are a lot of really beautiful trees and wildlife and that kind of thing to see. Australia Zoo isn't far away, only about an hour north of Brisbane, so that'll be great for international tourists if they want to see some of Australia's wildlife.
Yeah, definitely.
Also Gold Coast. The beaches in the Gold Coast are amazing too, so that's not far from Brisbane. So
Exactly.
a lot of good things to see.
Not only in Brisbane, but Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast is the option.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, not far
Thank
at
you
all.
so much, Tasha.
Yeah, you're right.
Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you. I will.
皆さんいかがでしたでしょうか。今回こちらの動画を通してブリスベン地元住民の方がこのブリスベンオリンピック開催についてどう思われているか、またさまざまなブリスベンの観光地を知ることができたのではないでしょうか。ブリスベンオリンピック開催は2032年とまだまだ先のことではありますが、ブリスベンを訪れた際はぜひこちらの観光地を訪れてみてはいかがでしょうか。最後にこちらの動画いいなと思ったらいいねボタンとチャンネル登録ぜひよろしくお願いいたします。それではまた次回の動画でお会いいたしましょう。さよなら。